Well, welcome to another edition of the Rock Chronicles. Now, I am going to speak about the new climbing shoes that I picked up today. So, the climbing shoes that I have are lace. So, they're a lace system. Now, I just found that getting them on and off it's just a headache. It's a hassle. So I wanted to get shoes with Velcro to get them on and off quickly. So I went looking for that. So I went and the gym I'm at, they're selling shoes, but they had the Velcro and even looked good, but they didn't fit. So one of the guys at the gym suggested, because these were Black Diamond, I believe, and he suggested the Evolve Shaman. So I went and checked it out online, and I saw them. Then I went to go get them, and the long and the short, I picked them up. Now, well, here, let me introduce you to the shoes that I picked up. So here is my Evolve Fuglies. Now, I call them my Fuglies because I think these are some ugly climbing shoes. Now, having said that, the reason why I bought them is because twofold. One, as you could see, Velcro. Two, as fugly as these shoes are, they are the most comfortable climbing shoes I put on my feet. So I guess I'll just have to go with 2 out of 3 because, like, in all honesty, like, what's up with this color scheme? And you know what? So there's gonna be people out there to be like, wait a minute, I have those shoes. Your shoes are ugly. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I feel like? I feel like somebody's kid was working at the factory and they wanted to pick the color scheme, and then that's what they did. Let the kid pick the color scheme for the birthday or something crazy like that. Like, I'm not sure what this is about. But like I said, it covers 2 out of the 3, function over fashion. But yeah, my new Evolve Fuglies. All right. So, like I said, they are comfortable, extremely comfortable, surprisingly comfortable, and the Velcro really does help. So I did end up climbing in them, and not only are they comfortable, but I find them to be good shoes to climb in. So all in all, I'm glad for the for making the purchase. I guess yeah, I guess I have to get over the looks. Um, you know what? Here, I'm over the looks. I just don't like what thought was put into that color scheme. I guess that's because in general, when it comes to like climbing shoes, there's some weird color combinations that I think I only see in climbing shoes, which is strange. Maybe that's something to look into because I find like these colors to be very odd. Yeah, but like I said, I enjoyed climbing in them because I did do a couple of climbs. So um, I got what I was looking for. So just be happy. That's what it comes down to. I have ugly shoes, and that's what it is. So, I did climb today, and even now, so I couldn't even tell you or explain to you what. Well, here, I'll tell you what I did. So, I obviously went bouldering, and I accomplished a few routes that I didn't think I would. One had a lot to do with balance. So it didn't matter, I couldn't muscle my way up, or I couldn't, gorilla climb it. It was strictly balance. So, well, it's funny because my climbing partner, Phoenix, thinks or thought that was quite funny, which, which it was. It was. But it kind of kills her "I'm too small" argument, because that was one example of a route that favored her build over mine. So, I mean, I finally did figure it out, but when you see the two of us doing it, she looked like a cat and I look like somebody, basically somebody uncoordinated and just like flapping in the wind. So I did it. I believe I could do it again, but if somebody were to say, could I do it 6 out of 10 times or 60, 70%? I guess over time I'd get better, but just to jump on there and do it, yeah. So it was a test and balance, that's for sure. Another route that I was trying to accomplish, it was quite challenging because it involved basically a supinated position, like climbing in a supinated position and then trying to do a dynamic move in that position. So there's footage of that which I'll show. It was a good climb still, because I am getting comfortable doing things like that. So I really can't complain. No, I can't. There's nothing to complain about, so I'm not sure why I even said that. The climbs that I did, it seemed to require a different skill set, if you will. So every time I go climbing, I'm realizing it's weird. Like, you're just doing one thing, climbing, but it's almost as if, like, for instance, MMA. You got to get your grappling down. You got to get your wrestling down. You got to get your boxing down. You got to get your Thai boxing down, and then you have to put all of these things together to become an MMA fighter. Now, there's guys like Ben Askren who wanted to see how far you could go on a wrestling based fighting system. But for the most part, you want a little bit of everything. So this is where that saying comes into place. Jack of all trades, but master of none. But oftentimes better than the master of one. So that's the full saying, but people always stop at jack of all trades, master of none to make it sound like a negative. Now, the point of all that rambling is that it's like there's so many things to put together in this. Strength, muscle endurance, the right mindset, specific strength in places that you wouldn't really focus on. So actually, I don't know the name of it, and I didn't do it at the end of this session, but the hanging board. So you got different sequences. You could put 3 fingers in, 4 fingers, whatever it is that you may encounter while bouldering. Yeah, I wanted to do that, but obviously forgot. So the next time I go in, I'll give that more of my attention and just see what that's like. So that is all for this edition. Just giving an update of my Fuglies. Once again, my Evolve Fuglies. Yeah, no, they're ugly. So until the next time, thanks for listening, and I'm gonna say it again. Go find somebody you love and hug them. Thanks.